Hey everybody, and welcome to Love and Chick Space. I am Mama Void, your resident simp and auto battle queen.
And I'm Nikki T, industry vet, here to ruin everyone's fun with spreadsheets and strategy. And we still should not be trusted with microphones.
We absolutely should not be trusted with microphones, but here we are.
We start with, I finally cornered you and had you watch Zayne's birthday 5 minutes before we did this. Oh my god. Okay, backing up. I feel like...
Are you sure? Are you okay?
I'm okay, but I have feelings about how often I have to be like, did you watch the Zayne memory yet? You're like, Sylus girl, I'm fine. You've watched them all. Totally fair. I get it. But you're like, I'm gonna do everything else except for the main goddamn event in the game, and thus I can't talk to you about it. How many times did I ask you to watch Xavier's birthday so we could have a discussion? It was 8 days. You had the card fully ranked. I feel like we're in that situation again.
Some of us like to savor. I do the same with all of their cards. I get
except
them, but I don't.
Except for
No, I don't watch his immediately.
Friends, to borrow a phrase from Mama Void, are you ready? Don't bring that angst in my house. She calls me out of nowhere. I am cutting vegetables this evening, which is gonna be the theme. And the first words out of her mouth, Dr. Noah's gonna die. And I went, excuse me? Not okay. No. Nope.
He going to die.
Nope. Okay.
He's going down. There's too much niceness. It's like, oh, isn't he adorable? And isn't he having his grandfather moment with Zayne? You can feel it in the air. It's Phil Collins is playing in the background. Miami Vice is happening. Dr. Noah's gonna die tragically.
God, don't say that. Don't. It's like Grayson, Yvonne, Dr. Noah, and Pi. Which, can we please talk about Pi?
So adorable.
There needs to be more Pi. I'm trying to move away from thinking about the death of Dr. Noah. That is not going to happen. That you are just... Shiva.
He's going to die. Zayne's going to kill him. Dawnbreaker Zayne's going to kill him. Black Ice is happening. I'm really sorry about it. It's going to suck. We're in a graveyard. There's nothing happy about to go down.
This would be like if I said Mephisto was going to die.
Which would be tragic, but also he's a robot. He can come back.
Okay.
He just puts an SD card into a different mechanical body.
You know... What are we gonna altered carbon Mephisto?
Mephisto's altered carbon. It's fine. It's cool. If his body explodes, we put him in a new Mephisto. He gets upgraded. It's fine. He's not dead yet.
I'm remembering the Under Deepspace Luke and Kieran story, which everyone really needs to read if you have not. It's super good.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, all the underground stories and all the anecdotes I've been really pleased with. When they first introduced written content, or at least when I first got a hold of it, I didn't know how I was going to like it, but I think they do it really well. And I like how they intermix side characters and characters you've never even met in the story who are just there to give you an outside perspective of what's going on. It's really well done in terms of world building and theory and lore crafting, or Thor, as we like to call it. Thor.
It happens.
It happens.
All right. So we're in the Arctic for a certain someone's birthday. Because, of course, he gets called to a hospital. What are you doing this week? Celebrating my birth. And then we, of course, find out from Dr. Noah that he's like, yeah, he was never happy except for like that one time his parents called on a birthday late at night. It's like, oh God.
And yes, happy. He was just always serious. Like he doesn't. He's trying to overcompensate for the fact that, you know, he's the youngest cardiac surgeon ever, and so he's like, sure, I'm 17, but I'm 40 in spirit. Take me seriously. Especially, that was one of my favorite parts about the whole memory in the Kindle scene is the snow globe and them preserving, and just, I have discovered that look, all the boys. I'm gonna have my simping moment. All the boys do Yearning very well. Like, if there's one thing this animation team knows how to do, is facial expressions, especially on the parts of Yearning. Micro-facial expressions. And the Yearning. And I say this fully as a Sylus girly, the best at Yearning are Zayne and Caleb. And I realize what sets them apart from Sylus and Rafayel and Xavier is both Zayne and Caleb have this element of control to them. But also what kills me every time is there's this, and this is me paying way too much attention. There's this release of breath before they kiss her, like this release of control. And it is the most like, it's the only thing I can say to it.
I'm sorry, could you do that one more time? I missed it.
There's this, I can't, like, it kills me every time. There's just this release of breath as they kiss her of like, I am letting myself lose control. I am giving in to the yearning. And it is the hottest thing ever. Oh my God, like curl my toes. It's just Caleb and Zayne's voice actors do it so well. And it is the hottest thing. Like it just, chef's kiss. Every time.
Noted for your birthday next month. Okay.
The memory is so wholesome and so cute, aside from the fact that, shivery breath of hotness.
My favorite part was the end, actually, where they go to the heart of the Arctic.
I have so many feelings about that scene.
What are the feels?
Because the discussion of loneliness and the focus on loss of memory and memory and identity. So obviously memory and identity is a huge theme with all 5 guys because she has the memory of a goldfish.
Well, to
be fair,
when you
not
get
her fault.
Blown apart in a universal thing. Anyway, carry on.
I can't blame her. She's reincarnating. But then Grandma repeatedly murdered her over and over again for science.
The Phoenix vibes.
It's fine. Nothing to see here. No metaphors at all. But especially with Zayne, because he himself has memory issues, and you and I go back and forth on the reasons for those memory issues. We are going to have a full lore episode at some point just so you and I can duke it out. But it's just this level of tragedy and reminder that Zayne could forget her at any time, and you don't know when, and you don't know what the trigger is. There's this trend with her of losing her memory, shish kebabbing, the catastrophe, and other stuff.
Is that going to be our term for death? Shish kebabbing?
Shish kebabbing.
Got it.
Well, it's better
like
than
a meat stick. You hungry?
I mean, she keeps stabbing herself.
We'll talk about meat pies later. Oh God. Can we not get into Rafayel girl Utna right now?
She just keeps stabbing herself over and over.
She's consistent, though.
She's consistent.
I give her that.
But I mean, yes, there are things that occur that make her lose her memory in this memory specifically, in this lifetime specifically. But in general, from what we've seen of the past memories, she doesn't forget him. Like Master of Fate, he exits stage left, but she doesn't forget him. He puts her in a little timeline bubble of some sort. But he, we know, loses memories of her. Those are taken. Those go away.
And they're turned into cute little flowers, so everything's fine.
There's jasmine everywhere. That's one thing I am curious about with Zayne. What's the trigger? When does Astra show up and be a dick?
Can we not talk about the next one? Hang on. Before we bring angst into this house, the other thing that I really loved about the Heart of the Arctic vibe was where they're talking about how death is not permitted there, how he fights that whole aspect of life and death, like Dr. Zayne versus Dawnbreaker Zayne, how life has to be sacred, that even though he knows he can't save all of them, it's still, he's very reverent about it. And I really liked that portion.
The reverence of it, and also the discussion of, to remember people, they make boats. So voyagers returning to shore, this returning aspect. There's just a whole lot of heavy symbolism at the end of the birthday. And I was like, they brought angst into this house.
They did. They brought joy to... Okay,
they brought joy,
let's just
they
be
brought
real.
Wholesomeness. They brought
the whole
pie.
Best part of that entire memory is when Pi is licking his face and Zayne falls and giggles, and I was like, ah, perfect. More pie. There needs to be more pie. Always.
As I texted you, I have discovered that I just sincerely have a kink for watching men gentle parent their animal familiars, whether it's Sylus gentle parenting Mephisto who stowed away in a suitcase, or it's Zayne gentle parenting Pi about wanting treats that he can't eat. It's just something about that makes my ovaries just go boom.
How do you feel about Raph and Reddy? One of my favorite memories is though Raph talking to the lobster.
Yes, when he's talking to the lobster.
Rafayel, I don't think gentle parents his animal familiars. He more has just real frank discussions.
He does. There's no gentle parenting from Rafayel. He
Xavier
doesn't know how to do that.
And the birds are very kind of similar vibe, I think. They're like homies.
They're friends. Like, Xavier doesn't exert any control over those birds. He's more like accepted that they've somewhat claimed him, and he's kind of bemused by the whole thing.
And then does Caleb not have weird animal familiar? I don't have a lot of Caleb's memories.
No, he doesn't have an animal familiar. Unless you're counting Viper, but he wants to kill Viper.
Oh, God, no. Dude, Viper can go hang in the basement with Carter.
Do not like that boy. He's the 6th LI.
I was the one who set that up.
You set that up. I'm just calling back.
I did. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person.
I refuse to suffer alone with that.
I know.
No, Caleb, in fact, does not have a small animal familiar, now that I'm thinking about that.
And yet you love him.
Well, technically...
He cooks.
Technically, the bird... Well, no, we're not... Yes, he eats all his animal familiars. But the bird...
I was not insinuating that the braised chicken wings were from the yard, my friend.
You remember Betty. She's great. She's even tastier when she's a sticky wing. You could technically argue the bird from the last event could have been a familiar. He made a little pilot's hat.
He did,
and a bag.
Yeah, but no,
but he doesn't really have one. Like, Caleb does not at this point in juncture. He's lacking the necessary Disney
that kind of
princess.
concerns me.
It does. I'm like, where's the animal?
Never trust a dude without a weird animal familiar. Maybe the Colonel doesn't. The Colonel has Viper. What does Pilot Caleb have? Gideon?
Poor Gideon. He's doing his best.
This is going to be an episode of
so...
So, for the event, we got some cakes. We got a rerun. Mm-hmm. We got the store with the new outfit and the old outfit, which I got both.
Yes, I have.
Somebody made a great post on the subreddit that was the 4 seasons of Zayne, and I was like, oh yeah, no, you're right. He's very seasonal.
Now I'm going to need an Art Deco 4 seasons with Zayne. Someone who is far more artistic than I could ever be.
That'd be great.
Get on that. Right up there with the plushie of Pi, might I add. The fact that we as a community have not come up with A, more fan art of Pi and Zayne, because they're so adorable, and 2, a plushie of that fox. We could do better. We need to do better.
They just used a stock image. I was so sad.
They paid Pi with the birthday hat and on the sled with the dogs. Like, I can't.
So that was the best. And he snuggles the birthday hat. I'm like, that's what I want for my birthday. Not Zayne. I want Pi in the hat.
I mean, if Zayne shows up, no to Zayne.
I wouldn't say no. I'm like, I'm not going to be like, sir, you need to leave. Like, no.
Thank you for visiting. Leave the fox.
I might actually leave the fox. You're good, but. I'm going to count this as my first actual birthday event for the simple fact that I was racing the clock to get to Caleb when I first started playing. The couple things I found interesting were, one, that the event is only a week. I didn't realize that. My brain was like, it's going to be 2 weeks like everything else. And it's not.
Nope, 7 days. That's all you got.
Yeah, which is the greatest thing ever for them making revenue. So that's one. This feels like it's unlocking faster than the Caleb birthday. Or is it like literally I was just like pound the storyline to unlock the thing?
It was that. This is going about the same speed as I remember Caleb going, but also more importantly, Rafayel, because this was Caleb's first birthday event. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to compare Caleb to what's going on with Zayne.
Right.
It's much more logical and much more realistic to compare Zayne's birthday event to Rafayel's, where you have the the birthday, but also the birthday rerun. So you're getting the birthday memory from the first year. So it's a bit different. And I was really interested to see your reaction to this when I tried to explain it to you in terms of, no, there's 2 limited wish pools. It's not just one with 2 cards.
I was like, I don't know what I don't know what you're saying.
And then we got here and I just got the, I got it text.
Yep.
This is what you meant. So for birthdays going forward, because they
are 7 days. I just checked it.
Yep, they are 7 days. They're 7 days only. They're a quick turnaround, which I don't necessarily mind. Birthdays feel more flash in the pan to me, and I don't mind them devoting more time and space to events or solo banners or things of that for newer memories. I don't mind the birthday events being such a quicker turnaround than the 2 weeks you get for some of the other stuff that's happening, like multi-banners and solo banners. What I do mind is the 2 separate limited cards.
Oh, are we doing spreadsheets? Is it time?
We are. We're doing spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Because I wanted, 1, to have you break it down for me again, and 2, so everybody else can hear this.
Because I felt bad because I didn't listen to you while you were chopping vegetables and just asked you what I should buy.
Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. It was cool. I was, I enjoyed having that moment of mentorship. It was rare and unique for me. Because we still have Xavier's birthday that's going to come up because he's a Libra. So he'll be in October.
Anybody in November?
No. The 6th LI.
It's me.
It's you. It's you. So yeah, so what we can break down here, people can use for Xavier's run when it happens.
Or if you haven't done Zayne's yet. Remember, game makes most of its money in the first 3 days. A birthday event is only 7. So the condensed window of revenue tightens up at the front and the FOMO aspect in the back. I think that's why they have the 2 wish pools. But if you have the time wish, which is for the rerun, and then the Deepspace wish, and then limited Deepspace wish, you can use the Deepspace wish on both. And the fact that if we know they're going to rerun birthdays, because it seems like they are, which A, as a newcomer, great. B, I don't feel the need to fully rank any. Got my 2 birthday wishes, and I did get I have the current one at R1. I finally got 10 Zayne 5-star memories with that one, and I was like, really? Really?
This is the one. Also,
thanks,
for battle,
Carter.
Babe, you need it for
battle.
I need
it, I know. But I know that, like, from a budgeting standpoint, I'm like, okay, cool. I know I can get this again later.
Yes, I agree with you that I think they may do next year a rerun again, but it would be a rerun for this year's. I think this might be the genuine last chance you have to get the first birthday memory.
I'm not sure. I don't think they've come up with a system yet of how they want to work past memories back in, like that revenue model yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in the Explorer. We just saw them do that promise rerun test. And I haven't run the numbers just because it's so early in the month. I haven't run the August numbers yet of revenue for mobile industry. That'll be next week's spreadsheet. So I'm curious how they performed.
Yes. So I know.
Shall I break it down?
Break it down. And I want to discuss just in general, 1, if somebody's going to fully rank it, and 2, there's a lot of free to play players and not a lot of people do, at least from my understanding, for the global servers. So it'd be interesting to hear your strategies.
Okay. 7-day event, August 31st through September 7th. Condensed timeline. There's 2 separate memory systems, technically. So Dawnbreak Promise, no actual Dawnbreaker. So that's the new birthday. That's the current one. Those use Deepspace wishes, which are the normal, what I call gold wishes. And then Destined Reunion. So that's the previous birthday rerun. Those use time wishes. So there's completionists, account builders, or collectors, essentially. Right? And where would you put yourself, Mama Void?
Give me the 3 again.
Completionist, account builder, or collector. A collector is basically someone who wants to make sure they get one of everything. An account builder is someone I would kind of put myself into the account builder pool. I want a little bit of everything from the collector standpoint, but there are a few I actually want to build up. So I'm going to need some materials. I'm going to need some things to rank. A completionist is a person who like wants everything, all the cards, all the ranks, all the things.
Well, actually, in this instance, I would put myself more over into a combination of account builder and collector. I would like to have one of each memory because I do so adore the stories and the relationship building between the MC and all of the boys. But I'm not seeking to fully rank all of them. Ideally, I'm going for, as long as I have a decent battle setup for the other three. But I'm also sitting here going, Zayne, the myth is going to drop. And when it comes to solars, I fully rank all the solars. Period. End of discussion. All the boys. But for the rest, it's a bit of a mathematical game on which boy is it, what memory is it, what Stella is it.
Cool. All right. Ready for some math?
Yes. Hit me with your best shot.
Here's the thing. If all you care about, if you're being just a person who just wants wishes, period, you do not care about the mats, all of the event packs are terribly priced. I know. Sounds weird. It's a different amount of wishes in the pack. So if you were to do just pure purple diamonds, that is cheaper per wish. So when you take a look at like the pristine snow pack, which you can buy 3 of, that only gives you 1 wish, it's 49 cents. If you're looking at the pristine snow pack 6, gives you 20 wishes, that puts a cost per pull at $1.40. You're buying that one more for mats. So if you're just like, look, I just want as many wishes as I can get because in this situation, I just need the card. And in this case, there's no precise wish. It says it has a higher drop rate, essentially, to get the event wish. But yeah, so from a pure wish standpoint, buy diamonds. And then if you need to do time wishes for the rerun, you can then use the same element. You don't, and so by the way, don't buy time wish packs. Those are just terrible pricing. The best strategy, honestly, is really just to buy the premium diamond pack. So that's the most cost effective, of course. Now, all that being said, we had that discussion about the whole completionist meets account builders meets collectors. Really good for collectors, just buy purple diamonds, call it good. That'll actually carry you through the entire time. But when it comes to account building, so if you're like me, you've been around not too long, you need to get some mats to kind of help build people up. And I agree with your advice that you gave me originally when I first started playing, which is always buy the heart pack. So the Arctic heart pack, totally worth it, especially if you need awakening materials. It's just buy that one. It is the one thing that actually has a ton of value. Now, what is the definition of value here? Because technically this game does not have a one-to-one equity system when it's like, okay, so our wishes are worth this much, dust is worth this, blah, 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 right? So I'm going to do this by mat density. So for example, the pristine snowpack 1, it has 1 wish. It has like, I think 15 R wishes and some crystals and some energy, right? Good bang for your buck at 49 cents. You can't really go wrong. You're not buying that really for the wishes. It's more like, oh, I got some extra stuff. Really pristine snowpack 1 and pristine snowpack 2. Good bang for buckage. About $5. And you're going to get a good amount of mats to kind of just kick you off. And when you're looking at pack 3 and above, it's kind of minimal improvements from a pack density of what it includes. If you are desperate for materials, absolutely, like, go for it. If you need materials, what I will tell you is to buy the Promise. I was at PAX this weekend. I did a mini meetup on total accident. You ladies were lovely. But the Arium gift was a recommendation from these ladies, and I actually did it this week, and totally worth it. Like, pricing is great, especially if you need stamina. So really take a look at where you are with your account, look at what you're trying to do, and then you can decide which mats you need to buy. But Arctic Heart Pack, worth. Pristine Snowpack 1 and 2, if you're feeling like spending $5 or $6, worth it. After that, do some math on your budget.
Question.
Yes.
Would I throw you off if I were to ask, if we're talking mats, would you say those packs are still worth the value in comparison to the weekly packs that are already provided as part of the base game?
As in like the weekly growth pack? Or...
Yeah, the weekly growth pack, where it's roughly, because you've got the $4.99.
Yeah. So this is the challenge. The weekly growth packs are there every week. This is the one time, every time they do events, where they're like, we're going to throw extra packs at you if you want to get extra stuff. So the weekly meeting pack, you can only get one. Weekly growth pack, 1, 2, and 3 are limited to 3. So again, it depends on what you're trying to do. I find that the weekly growth packs, personally, from a materials density perspective, worthwhile. For example, I have purchased Weekly Growth Pack 2 a couple of times, simply for the fact that it has the general Ascension Crystal box in it, and it's got like 200 of those. If I need to ascend something, worth it. If I need just straight up stamina, the pristine snow packs aren't going to do it for you. The event packs don't provide.
No, and I will say that in my own gameplay in the beginning, I did buy those stamina packs a couple of times to really grind out gold and some other things that I needed in order to power level. In the beginning, just to catch up so I could participate in several events because of the level capping and the story. Like, you must be at this chapter to ride this ride. I find them to have the occasional value when you need it. And again, it's always about budget. We're big on budgeting. It's fiscal responsibility, very important to have. But I was curious what your thoughts were in terms of the event packs versus the standard packs.
I will fully admit I have not done the full math on it or the maths density comparison. Personally, I think the event packs are not.
And it throws you off because of the fact that...
It's entirely a psychological thing. The fact that you can use gold wishes on both, but then they're like, oh, but by the way, you can buy, speaking of yearning, you can buy these yearning packs. And it's like, why? When I can just straight up buy wishes.
Now, to be clear, when we're talking about this, the non-time locked gold wishes can be used.
You can't use limited Deepspace wishes. You can use the regular.
But the limited, which is what you find in the packs, the limited gold can only be used on 2025 birthday Zayne. And then the other gold wish with it looks like a time clock or something on it, that one's only for 2024 birthday Zayne. But if you're using the diamonds, which we've discussed as being the much more economical choice to make, that lets you buy the non-limited. This sounds so convoluted.
No. And honest to God, that's the idea. It is absolutely the idea. So these special offers use this concept of anchoring bias to make these really terrible deals look appealing. You're supposed to be like, oh my God, if I want to get this rerun, I have to buy these yearning packs for this time wish. And if I want to get this current one, I need to get these packs to have these things. And oh my goodness, these packs have additional materials and blah, blah, blah. Logically, your brain goes, well, if I know that I need, worst case scenario, 70 wishes to get one, why wouldn't I buy a bunch of these like $50 packs? Not saying a bunch, but like 1 or 2, and get all the materials and enough wishes to do it. And that's what they want your brain to think versus, okay, really all I need is the wish. Because technically the materials are, as if you are a free-to-play or a low-spend player, technically all of the materials are available in-game just by playing. It's just going to take longer. And so there's this concept of free-to-play and pay-to-win, right? There is no technical winning or losing in this game. You're paying for your time. So I can absolutely advise you to be like, don't buy after Pristine Pack 2. However, if you're like, look, it is worth $12 to me to not have to friggin' go grind Heartbreaker for the 53rd time tonight, then do it. It is how much is your personal time worth? And I think what ends up happening for a lot of people when they're playing games like this is they actually don't do that calculation. So ask yourself, and this is where the budget question comes in, how much is it worth it for your time and your joy and your budget? Because the algorithm and Carter are watching you.
All the time.
All the time.
And I will say that I do feel like in some ways Infold has made this game very, very grindy if you're free to play. Like a total spend zero money free to play. That can be done, and there are some of you out there doing it, and you have all my awe. Because my instant gratification needs could not handle that.
Gacha games are terrible for neurodivergent minds who need instant gratification.
At the bare minimum, like if you were to buy one thing and one thing only, I would say it'd be a heavy debate, and it would be solely down to budget on whether I would say the one thing you buy is Heartfelt Vow or the $4.99 every 30 days for the pass. I think the $4.99 for the pass is absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
For the stamina, for the be able to go back and retroactively get stuff, because, you know, I don't live in the game 24/7, despite what my affinity score says. You know, I have a life outside and I can't always make windows. Now, if you could afford it, I'd say get both. Do the $4.99 pass for the 30 days, every 30 days, and then do Heartfelt Vow. One, because with Heartfelt Vow, you're getting 2 4-star memories, fully ranked, and then you're getting all the mats on top of it. I think it's absolutely worth it. So that puts you at what, $20, $21, depending on tax. And granted, I'm speaking in terms of USD with these numbers.
The thing is with that, promises 60 days. It's 2 months.
Yes.
Don't buy levels. You just have to be patient. And to buy levels, it's
100 diamonds.
It's 100 red diamonds.
Yep.
And so when we're talking about longevity of a game, if you're like, you know what, I'm just going to play this for a couple of months, totally buy some packs. If you are going to keep playing or you think you're going to play, go, come back, premium currency, as it stands right now, doesn't expire. And so limited wishes in any way, shape, or form expire when, whether it's a time wish or a deep space wish, expire when the event ends. So you have purchased something you can't use outside of the event window. So again, do your budget, look at what type of player you want to be, a collector, an account builder, a completionist, how long you want to be in the game, and how much is your personal time worth. Zayne would want you to make responsible financial decisions. Carter doesn't. Speaking of Heartfelt Vow,
of the promise, shall we discuss? Do we want to start with Caleb first, or do we want to just go ahead and pop that seal and discuss the Sylus memory?
Ladies' choice.
Just for that, we're gonna go wholesome first. And we're gonna do Caleb, because as much as we
Sylus his is wholesome.
Yeah.
He needs my help.
He needs. We'll get there.
I was shocked at how. Look, okay. First of all, for the resurrection of this podcast, I'm going to call it Bum Line.
It's called Burn Line. Just as an FYI, it was Burn Line, but to Reddit and everybody else, congrats.
No, the designers know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. If you look at that little logo, you're like, yes, Burn Line. Secondly, looking at that artwork and then going through that, I was like, this is way more wholesome than I thought.
Right? And it's
I was like, this is adorable. Third, Caleb is a damn otaku. Homeboy loves his mechs.
He loves his models.
His models.
And now I need someone to draw art, because I now am thoroughly convinced that Caleb absolutely would have been doing Warhammer with the little models, and he would be painting,
hand painting,
and he would have gotten her in on it to help paint. Like, it just, I can see it now.
It would have been this, as somebody who has an older male sibling, it's you're gonna do this thing with me when you're a kid, and you're gonna be pulled into it because you have to, because you're my younger sibling, and you're not gonna like it, and then you're gonna get better at it than me. And that is exactly what has happened in this one. When they're building, they have the challenge at the table to build.
Yes.
and MC, man. MC just being like, hey, Caleb, look over here. Yeah. And his response of, yeah, no. And throws the jacket over her
he
head.
does when he throws the jacket over her head. Like, I can't
I'm
look
not
at you
looking
now.
at you. Totally fine.
Caleb,
and of course,
really, really like you. And his face is totally like, you bitch.
Yeah, it's like, you bitch, I'm still going to build this faster than you.
I'm not going to make eye contact.
Don't make eye contact.
Like, it was all of a sudden I was seeing Inside Out, but in Caleb's mind. And it was all the Calebs, the various Calebs, the council of Calebs in his head being like, danger, 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 don't make eye contact, don't look at her, maintain, keep it steady, hold true, make the model. Oh God, she's winking at me, throw the jacket.
Also, that man has really got to stop. Like, they have to stop having, quote, dates where things happen.
I do.
The boy's like, I rescue everyone.
Caleb and his martyr, like the martyr complexes these boys have.
You say it every episode at this point.
Because it's driving me nuts recently. It's like all the memories are like, hey, we're self-sacrificing. I get that. Stop. Except for Sylus. Sylus is like, I'm not sacrificing anything for anybody, but I am going to jump out a plane. And I'm like, hot, but can we not?
In a bad suit. Anyway.
And I know you didn't like the suit.
It's not my favorite suit. It's not my favorite. Okay. He could do better. He does better.
He does better. He does a lot better. Sometimes you just
shockingly wholesome date memory. Super hilarious and fun.
It's about the ending. And Caleb being like, don't look at the screen because I don't want you to know that I accidentally melted the keychain. Like, that's what his ass is worried about.
Yeah. I said.
That's the priority.
I fear Colonel Caleb, unless I'm using him in battle, and then he's like top tier for me. I'm like, cute, adorable Caleb, that's an otaku who's gonna hang out, we're gonna build stuff, and it's gonna be great. I love you.
You just freak out when he puts on the uniform, I understand.
Oh, dude, it's terrifying.
The uniform kink is not for you.
It's not. It does something to me that is... No.
It does do things to you, apparently.
Lock me in a room and watch what happens to your face! Yeah, it's...
I'm sensing some triggers.
I have a problem.
You might want to discuss that with your therapist.
You, on the other hand, are like, lock me in the room and put on the hat. So
I'm like, lock me in the room, just leave the hat. Then we can have a discussion later, and you can see how you like it when I lock you into something. I'm very much what's good for the goose is good for the gander. He brings out some of my crazier tendencies. I'm not gonna lie. I normally wouldn't have put myself at that position, and then Caleb existed, and then I was like, I am learning a lot about myself right now.
Oh yeah.
But that was so adorable. Like, don't look at the screen, don't look at the screen. I ruined the keychain. Sad puppy Caleb face. And I was like, you are so puppy coated, I swear to God.
Cute.
It's just depending
on... He doesn't have an animal familiar because he is...
He is one. There it is. He is the animal familiar. It's just dependent on whether he's, Belgian Malinois attack mode or cute little golden retriever.
All right. Do you want to talk about how Sylus doesn't wear clothes in all of his promise cards? Except for the one I don't like.
I thought we were going to talk about, if Sylus doesn't pick you up with one arm, does he really love you? Every memory, somehow, some way, that man is picking you up.
Okay, so before I let you go skipping down the simp trail, what I find actually shockingly interesting about this memory is it is exceptionally lore-heavy.
It is. There is so much lore.
So lore heavy, and it ties back into the Vows event.
Okay. We're gonna the simping is over here. It'll be there.
Caleb's abs have been put away.
I
know that Sylus' back is out, but we're gonna put it away.
It's gonna put it over here. He is
clothed in the first part of the whole memory.
Did you know there was a gun in the picture? What? It's in the bottom left. How did you see that? He's wearing a necklace. How long have you been staring at this picture? Don't ask me that question, Nikki. Don't ask how long I've been staring at this picture.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy.
I was actually really surprised it was not your background on, I don't know, everything. Okay, so
I can neither confirm or deny that. Anyway, moving right along. So here's the thing. I have been percolating a bit of a theory on energy and MC's relationships with the boys, and specifically about Sylus and the way these two work.
Before you go into your theory,
yes,
quick overview of the memory. Sylus is hanging out in his his McMansion. That's right.
He's hanging out
his McMansion on the suburbs of Lincoln with his butler
Alfred.
We'll name Alfred.
Jeeves. What are we calling this? Charles?
I don't even know.
What are we calling him?
We'll get to that.
We have decided, by the way, it is confirmed, at least for us, that when Sylus has staff, it is Downton Abbey hierarchy. He doesn't do modern staffing. He's vintage.
Anyway, so he is in his McMansion in the burbs of Lincoln that he has recently renovated because his eye is having a moment based on the fluctuations that have been occurring, and specifically since the fluctuation in the N109 zone where the lovely chapel thing happened in his original safe house has dissipated. So we get to learn a lot about the eye, shall we say. I'm going to leave it at that. Carry on.
We learn a lot about the Aether Core.
About the Aether Core and its, quote, desire for things.
Yes, this void,
hunger.
This hunger. Yeah. But specifically we were talking about energy because MC's skill is resonance. And she has an Aether Core. And with both Sylus and Caleb, both of them at some point in one of the memories will mention something about how they are with MC from the same source. Caleb has said it. We are born from the same source. It has come up in Sylus's mythology as well that she and him are born from the same source or share something, a connection. And to me, it is very much in this memory brought home this symbolism or idea of yin and yang, where you have her golden essence and you have Sylus's dark black and red energy of death. And to me, it's matter versus antimatter. And I think the reason why she's able to resonate with everybody and exert control over their evols is because she's tied into this kind of like matter. She is the control function, the stabilizer. Sylus's draw is more on that empty and the antimatter aspect, which is why he's so affected by the fluctuations and why he senses those disturbances in the force, for lack of a better phrase. And MC is more like tra-la-la, kind of is aware because she's able to sense the fluctuations. She's not solely reliant on the Hunter Watch. She'll sense energies and are able to parse them, actually. Like when she was up in Skyhaven at the start of the Caleb arc, and she was sensing the different resonances and the different energies in that park area thing where Kevy was. Pour one out for Kevy. Poor Kevy. Poor little homie that Caleb had to sacrifice for the cause. Still not over that. It's the energy is interesting because then you also see it in Caleb where the end of the android memory, which you don't have, the exploding kiss, where essentially their energies are realigning to zero and then they explode. There's this opposite thing happening with her and Caleb. And I think the same is happening with her and Sylus, where it's matter and antimatter is the best way I can describe it. There's something happening there where they're feeding off of each other. And then in terms of lore, it really opens up that he's feeding the this memory. I'm gonna have to go into
Are we skipping down the simp trail now?
We're gonna have to slide a little into the simping.
It's cool. You can skip. Go
into the simping because one, and I think I posted this on YouTube. VA needs a raise. All the raises, so much money. Oh my god! I mean, the breathy yes was hot, but I will fully admit I saved that line where he talked about devouring her. I have no shame in my game.
Nope,
that man did not need to deliver that line that way, but he did.
I'm sorry,
he did
my
it
favorite.
For us.
He did it for us. Yeah, he did it for
That's
us.
the best part of the entire memory, and I'm going to pause on the lore thing for a second. The game literally tells you, you must touch him. You must caress his chest.
It's not that you must touch him, you must help him.
I must help him. I must help him. I must satisfy his desires. I have no choice. It is what I'm being told to do. It's out of my hands. I am merely following orders. Oh my God.
Help him you did.
And help him I did. I helped him thoroughly. The memory is hot, 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 but also wholesome in a way. Like it's go with me.
I'm going with you. It's not wholesome like Bumline, but
it's not Bumline wholesome, but it's the ending is very sweet, and it's
got my favorite line. Like the last line in the whole memory is my favorite.
Yes. It's so.
Don't remember that. It was so cheesy.
It's like, so cheesy. Oh. It ends on such a wholesomely sweet moment between the two of them, where Sylus is being genuinely emotional
after quenching the desire
of the carnal kind. Where he eats her.
Still rated 12.
Eats her. Devours. Seriously, he did not have to deliver that line the way he did. My heart just. About.
All right, still skipping on the simp trail. Come back to wholesome.
Seriously. Yeah, listening that to a second time with headphones in was damn near religious.
Excuse me, ma'am, would you like to join the Church of Sylus?
I ascended. Emotionally vulnerable Sylus always gets to me. Like, yes, Sylus is hot. They know he's hot. They set him up to be hot. But when he's being emotionally vulnerable and emotionally honest is truly actually my favorite version of Sylus. Love him shirtless. Not gonna lie.
I was like,
and when he's shirtless and being emotionally vulnerable, it's the best of both worlds for me. But I'm a raging simp, I know.
I know.
But the emotional vulnerability and the gentle parenting of Mephisto. These are the things that, like, keep me around for him.
I know. You're like, Sylus, shirtless, simping, fantastic. But I have questions about the butler.
The butler comes with the new mansion, because it's not in the butler's not in the Onakaina space, because for a hot second I thought the butler was in the Onakaina space, and I was like, was Jesus just
chef
rolling around the entire
He's got a chef, we know this.
Yes, he has a chef.
But we don't know if said Jeeves is rolling around the whole time, because here's my thing. You open the door and he's just standing there with a glass of water, like, here you are, ma'am, have you been devoured? Oh, this has happened before.
We've arranged for a massage to help you work out the kinks in your back.
You're not a lampshade, but that man is on point. I thought Luke and Kieran just ran everything, and Sylus occasionally cooked and hummed while he cooked and had a private chef. But no, there are butlers, there are other people who work in the house. I'm sure they have 1099s and are fully employed with tax ID numbers.
You know they have an excellent retirement plan. I'm
pretty sure.
And I don't mean like bullet to the head. I mean genuine
like
fiscal,
genuine pension plan. That man is like, you know what?
Binding NDA. But
dude,
you know their
NDA
staff
is the bullet.
Because only
they
Sylus,
have healthcare,
only Sylus can dust his records, but you know somebody else is dusting that entire base.
I don't think he just buttles. I just want to be very clear. Just gentle reminder, he has won several times Best Boss in the N109.
He has.
Do they have a union? Or like you looking Kieran? Like
And I want to circle back about the things that
look at you, corporate on a kind of speak.
But circling back to the whole collection bit and the pieces of his collection that the creature inside him.
You're gonna say they're related to her.
I feel like they are. Like,
I don't think they all are.
Maybe it's the romantic in me, but I
think it's the romantic in me.
It's the romantic in me. But I think it'd be really cool if what those items were from her past iterations or past reincarnations. That those are private. Because remember, he talks about in the dream that he hears some voice tell him that he has to hide away his treasures or someone's going to steal them. But I also love that they kind of actually tell you some of the things that it's hunting, like a gambler's luck.
Nobody's desires of sin. Don't get all angsty.
Don't you bring angst into this house.
That's the theme. How is Caleb the only one this week without angst?
Well, no, there was still a little angst about the self-sacrifice and the I don't care if I die, except now I heard your voice tremble when you didn't want me to die, so now I'm not going to die.
Fair enough.
Don't you underestimate the Caleb angst. My boy is angsty as the day is long. Bless his beautiful cake of a butt.
And Xavier for just chilling this week. Proud of you boys. Proud of you.
That's because they're on the menu for the main story.
Well, and they just had 2 super angst fests.
Yeah, like Xavier and Raph are still recovering from their angst.
Yeah. You know what else we need? We need more pets for Zayne.
We need more pets for Zayne. We need a couple more squirrels. Caleb. For therapy reasons alone. That man needs
an emotional support pet.
He needs an emotional support pet. Caleb, I'm putting in a petition. Can we get emotional support pet for Caleb?
What would he have? A lizard? Like, Jesus. Like, this is my chameleon. Oh, haha.
Some gecko.
A fish is taken. The bird is taken. Zayne has a fox, a monkey, a squirrel. Continue.
And then there was the Blossom memory where he had as a bird. Zayne is the Disney princess.
He's the Disney princess.
He's the Disney
Sylus
princess.
just hardcores it with the crow and the cats, all the stray cats.
All the stray cats. He has adopted them.
I know.
I love him as a cat dad.
He is a cat dad.
Caleb, I mean,
so kind of is he gonna have a guinea pig?
He needs a dog because the dog has.
Is he good? No, you know what he'd have? I got it. He'd have a goddamn hermit crab. You want to know why? He'd have 2. Hear me out. He'd have 2 hermit crabs. One would be bigger than the other, and hermit crabs can become the size of a softball. They're intelligent enough to figure out how to open their stupid cages, and you could put them in a hamster ball. You'd come over to his damn place, the thing would break out, roll its ass over to MC and be like, hey, can you spam me with some water and we can hang out? And she'd be sitting on the couch with a hermit crab on the left and the other one out. And then, okay. He's got a hermit crab. Done.
I think for the military aspect that it would be a dog, because then goes with them everywhere.
You can't take a hermit crab in a battle.
I mean, it's Caleb.
Throw it out of the plane in a ball?
Like a Pokemon.
I choose you, Hermes.
It's Hermie the crab. Go, take him out. Kill Viper with a mighty pinch. Then there's a joke about Caleb having crabs. We don't want to go there.
Oh no.
Oh no. The other thing would be a hedgehog because he can be prickly. Now I picture MC just holding hedgehog Caleb, and now I'm not going to unsee Caleb with his Pokemon hermit crab.
And it would have a little hat. Come on.
He would make a little hat.
He would
like he did for the bird. He would totally make hats and outfits for his animals. I swear,
No, you know what he'd do? He'd build his little hermit crab a fucking mech. And that thing would pilot because it'd be smart enough.
Oh my god. It's just a little battle mech.
Caleb's hermit crab battle mech. It'd be so good.
Oh, okay. That's a thing now.
And that's how I think we're gonna go out.
That's how we're ending this podcast, everybody. Oh god. Well, this has been... Yeah,
that's the next promise card.
That's the next promise card. Well, this has been a journey. That's where we're going to go. That's where we're
get your wishes. Get the greatness.
Yep.
Get your memories. Well,
diamonds over packs unless you're going for mats.
Wow, that even had good alliteration. I'm proud of you, homie.
Thanks. I just came up with it. I'm really proud of myself. And that's why we really need to end the podcast because that's about as much as I got left.
Excellent. I have battle mech hermit crabs. Until next time, friends.
Catch you in the next episode.